I'm Chris Trott from Team TaylorMade. We have Micah Morris
It's
with
good to be back.
us right
It's
here.
good to be back.
This man is a driving machine, one of the best people to put the new Qi10 family through its paces, I reckon. That is sick.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
We've got the Max, we have the Qi10, and you are holding
The LS.
top man. You listened
Yeah.
in the training. So 3 different driver heads, the Max being the one with the 10K moment of inertia. So this one should be our straightest one. As we move through all the benefits of full carbon now coming into this, I think 97% of the head is carbon. So our engineers are able to manipulate and move the CG to get these players dialed. So I think as we start off, I probably want to start here.
Okay.
We've hit some with this already. The breeze is dropping, so it's a great day to hit drivers. Guys, if you haven't seen this man hit driver, it is a spectacular sight, right?
So this, we got the TR7X.
So why don't we keep in with your gamer golf shaft, which I know you
feel
tend
good
to
about
like
that,
this
yeah.
one. You're very particular on that, which I love. A lot of these players. Let's go apples for apples here. This is a 9-degree head. This one will launch by having that mass so far back. It will launch a little higher. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leverage the loft sleeve here, go all the way to lower, which again, you got to know the players miss. No breeze today. It's fair to say, and I probably wouldn't say this if we were doing a standard thing, but it's fair to say, like, the leak to the right, you don't love, right?
It's my biggest problem. So hopefully we can fix that today, but this head should fix that, right? Oh boy, that was really nice.
Straight out the gate with the 180 ball speed. I like that. Little left to start line, but only 2,900 on the spin for you.
Right.
Which is good.
That
right?
felt really good.
But from
I'm
when
a bit
you
surprised by that.
Well, when you hit this first off, I've now cranked all the loft down. So a little bit in for the behind the scenes. I've seen you hit some balls this morning, so know roughly where we need to be.
Yeah.
We never hit this head with your golf shaft. So rather than get lost in these, if we think about dispersion, that was still in play.
Right. Yeah, that was...
So left edge of that right trap.
It kind of surprised me, to be
Good
honest.
alignment. It's great there.
I mean, that's a really nice... It's a little bit high.
So for someone with you with so much speed, that obviously concerns me. A little bit of spin that you gain out of this. So 3,400. So let's learn from that straight out the gate, and let's drop a bit of spin now. So you can see the dispersion of that is money. Like, you've hit 2 good golf shots. The sound has changed a bit as well from where we were earlier because I've moved that loft sleeve. Now let's go into the Qi10 traditional. Again, I've got a 9-degree head. I'm going to go all the way on lower. The projection of the center of gravity through the face. So the carbon face in this is slightly different than before. We've modernized that a little bit in this driver as well. There is as you saw earlier, there's a structure behind, so the whole crown will move with this. So for speed, guys like you that are traveling, what have we got here, ball speed wise? 180, cruising, and that's cruising. You haven't even got going yet. Now the face is all moving together to make this more efficient than what it was. Infinity Crown just keeps going with the carbon. It's got that beautiful look, which is why I'm wiping off the fingerprints. I don't want to ruin it for you. But this is a head that you haven't even tried yet. So we're all going to see the first look together. Where's your thoughts on that?
It looks real. I like the size of it a little better. Just looking down at it, but this one, I don't know. I haven't hit it yet, so I'm gonna, we'll just see what it feels like. It feels a little lighter. Am I tripping?
I think it feels lighter because between you and I took the swing weight up on this one you've been hitting.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted, I wanted someone with your speed. I just wanted a bit more mass, a bit more swing weight, a bit more balance point.
And this one doesn't have the
weight at the front, but obviously
everything's at the back.
Correct.
Okay.
So CG location again through the face gives you a certain launch and a certain spin.
Yeah.
Which is how we're getting this high moment of inertia for players, which is reduction to twist and straight golf shots.
That's that little bit of a right ball, but I mean, that's hit really well.
And that's the one with you that we fight against, right?
Yeah. That was hit out the center, though.
Okay, still at the 3,300 spin. That's what we got to drop here.
I feel like that's, with me, that's the biggest thing that I'm always fighting is like trying to bring spin down.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a really good one.
That's great there. And a down breeze like this, although the wind is dying, to the eye, that's absolutely plumb and down the number.
Yeah.
If we look at the spin rate now, that if you absolutely center it, that's where it needs to be.
Yeah.
You jumped up to 187 ball speed there with that, 12 launch, 2.3, and it's carrying 326. Carrying.
Yeah.
Before we get into anything, I know these are numbers that you're used to hearing, but just for us as like followers of this, it's crazy. So now
that one feels good though. I like.
And we might come back to it.
Yeah.
But I am a big fan of this one for you. I'm able to get it in lower loft for you as well, so that'll help with the spin. I'm actually going to go one click towards higher. So on the front of this, you can see we've got the alignment contrast on the blade. Now, for someone who misses to the right, it's turned in a little bit to try and get rid of that. LS, so you talked as well earlier about this weight at the front. Now I can move this mass around. On tour, this would be the place I'd probably look for a player of your level. And knowing your miss and knowing that we don't want the squeeze, we don't want out to the right, this is really where you should probably live.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the head?
I love the size of it.
Yeah.
When I know this one's like the smallest one, but it feels much more comfortable looking down at it. And I don't know what it is about a bigger head that like kind of messes with my eye, but this one it looks really good.
So this is the Rory and the Fleetwood head that those guys are into. So with that golf shot before, we might have lost that out to the right. I mean,
that one felt like one that I would miss right, but that's probably, I don't know this hole, but it's probably
2,900 spin.
Yeah, that's still really high.
But for you though, in the other heads, the danger is it's 3,600.
Yeah.
So that's a good number, but see if you can really get one for us. And I know the release is something that you play for, right? Release of the blade and to get it turning over.
Yeah.
It's great there, mate.
That one felt amazing. I love that when it just falls a little bit to the right. Probably still a little bit of a high spin, but...
Well, 2,600. I mean,
yeah.
it's not killer. 330 total, carry 322.
This one just feels good, and I love the sound of it too. It feels, yeah, just aesthetically pleasing, which I think is a huge part of like looking down at a driver. Like it's got to feel like it looks good. That's a toe ball that's not going right, which is amazing.
Look at how great that is. Toe ball, I know, but on a toe miss, a lot of golfers will get 1,700 spin.
Yeah.
Yours is running at 2,000. Now, the next thing I can do here, remember I'm not down at as strong as we can go. Let's just play around with this whilst we think we're getting into it. Let's take some loft off again. So just, again, into the flight control sleeve. We've seen this before, the loft sleeve. I'm going to move you. I'm actually going to go upright side, which will bring the toe of that golf club towards your nose. So we're going to lose the right bias anytime we change the lie angle of that. And guys have got to get into this when they practice. I'm also going to move to standard. So I'm going to take some loft off and now lie angle a bit more towards you. Give that a ride.
Yeah, and anything that like helps me eliminate that right side, it makes me so much more confident.
Good shot. So that's less loft.
Yeah, I feel that and I like it.
Well, now it will be hotter. Good hit. 84, 28 club speed. There's still a bit more in the tank for sure. Just adjust to it, get used to it. Sound is amazing.
Mm-hmm. The off-center hits don't feel as off-center.
Because of where the mass is located for you, for sure. See, what I like, having worked a little bit with you now, is that we're not losing it right. Yeah. That's what I like.
That's huge for my like the mental.
2200, 188 ball speed, 11.5.
Yeah, that's like
your
where I want to live.
337 carry. It's where everyone wants to live.
And I really want to make sure, like out here, I'm not trying to like swing. Like these are just really stock swings.
And that's why I'm trying to focus more out there.
Yeah.
And the thing for me, I think that's hard for people to understand is this driver and the MOI in it, so if you miss by a dimple at your speed, we would be seeing. You just, it's the driver is so stable for you.
Yeah, which is amazing because this is a club that can like be really good or really bad for me.
How good is that, mate?
Oh my gosh.
But the confidence for me, because I was wondering, do I need to go and manipulate some weights again here? But the confidence for me is consistently 2,400, consistently touching 190 ball speed, consistently launching in your window. But even beyond that, if I look out there, nothing is here.
Right.
Like if I could give you, if this was a tour event, if I could give you a driver that was going in the left trees, I would be really happy.
Yeah. Yeah, like I've even like trying to like, I don't know, let me hit one off the heel a little bit and see if it goes.
You play around with it now, because
I kind of want to know what the limits are.
And that's where the fitting takes you. Like there's a family of drivers, there's a high MOI in the Max, but it's so hard in this scenario. We've got three options. I could manipulate these, but as a player, you're drawing us down that LS route.
Right.
So do whatever. You play around with it. If you want to heel one, deliberately miss one. Let's see where this goes. Do you know what I mean? That's down the target line with a 12-yard fade.
And I hit that way on the heel.
Way. So the spin jumps up, but away on the heel should jump up to flipping 3,500.
Yeah.
It's only gone to 2,700. It's still carried 327, and you still had 184 ball speed.
Yeah.
So
with like, I mean, I'm talking like I hit that back in there.
And the speed was still there.
Yeah.
All because of the changes of the club.
That's amazing.
This is good. It looks really good.
I know that's a little bit right, but that...
Yeah, but in the scheme of things, it's not.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it feels like it's way further right than that.
Previous drivers, that would have been miles right.
Oh, that's a shot that takes me out of the play, and that's...
Yeah, that's semi-rough. Well, it's probably carried that down there, and we're okay.
Oh, that's...
I like this upright side of the sleeve for you.
I do too.
That is sent.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That's going to be through the fairway.
That is ridiculous, Trottie.
Really good. 340 carry. Really good. That's that 191 ball speed now.
I get all excited and I want to start swinging hard.
Well, it's like I don't need to say anything. Right. Like now, it's if I say things, and swing as hard as you want. Let's see what the club can do. How good's that? How good? That's the flight you like, right? With a little turn off to the right.
That was hit hard too.
Just the 132 on the club speed, mate.
Yeah.
And kept the spin rate under 3,000, 2,900.
Mm-hmm.
Spectacular.
Right, to be able to swing that hard and for it to
2,900
is,
which we've not seen that with you before.
No. It just feels like I can't miss it right, which is huge.
Amazing for you. 130 club speed again. So
that's moving.
Yeah, that one there is only 13 right of target line.
Right.
And that was a drifter. There you go.
Yeah, that's
good.
I kind of wanted to see if that was possible.
That's how far can you push it? That's what we want to see.
That's going to be insanely fast.
Yeah, 32 club speed. So normal humans are 30 mile an hour slower than you are.
Jeez.
So it's impressive. I mean, you can see why we want to keep watching this.
Low on the face and it's still going dead straight. That's unreal.
Down the banner. It's amazing. I could watch it all day. Good hit.
I can't believe that. It's
low on the face and living at 3,000 spin, which for you is great.
Which typically that would jump up to close to 4,000.
4,000, yeah.
With that speed, that's probably still at like 130.
Yeah.
0.5, yeah.
So I mean, that's a clear winner.
Yeah.
We can obviously spend some time and tinker around with the other heads, but for your speed, for where you're at, for the strike, just get used to living with it in the upright side. And
yeah, bringing that toe up a little bit. And
game changer.
As soon as I start to like eliminate that right miss, I get so confident, and it just makes me feel like I can just swing down the line and just, whereas before, if I swing down the line and it's a little bit open, like there's just so many things happening there. Or if I catch it a little bit on the heel, then takes me out of play.
There you have it. Like a fitting that is a quick snapshot of his game gets him dialed into this one golf club that you see results like that. Think about what this fitting could do for you. If you want to check it out, go to TaylorMadeGolf.com and go through this experience for yourself. Thanks, mate.
That was awesome.